Yo, what is going on, guys? I'm back here with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing the SoundPeats Wings 2. Now, these earphones are designed kind of like air conduction earbuds, but the ear tips are more designed as so of in-ear earbuds. But before I even get into all the intricacies and all the details, just make sure you like and subscribe just so you can stay tuned for more videos like this. Now let's get into it. So it has more so of a retro type of look. It's designed for running and actual activities, and just more so the design is to stay fitted in your ears. Since they are sports earbuds, this does make sense because they want to make sure that they stay fitted in as much as possible regardless of whatever rigorous activities that you may be doing. Now, as for the case, it's actually not that big. It is bigger than average, but considering the design of the earphones, I'll expect them to be a little larger because when it comes to air conduction type earbuds or sports activity earbuds, those tend to usually have bigger cases just for the fact of how the design of the earbuds tend to be. They're much larger, sometimes much thicker, and they have really finicky type of shapes and designs. So the cases do also have to conform, but the case for this one is actually not that much bigger than I was expecting it to be. So when it comes to charging, it is with USB-C, which is something that I can always never recommend enough. But besides that, there isn't too much else on the case. It is a pretty nice design, and there is an LED indicator. Now, moving on from that, it has Bluetooth 5.3, which is also something that always hit on all the time, always recommending that too because it's the latest Bluetooth, and it just makes sense to me to have that equipped for earphones nowadays. And moving on from that, which this part isn't really much of the big selling point, but you can control the EQ levels to however you want them to be. And a good thing about these earphones is they are sweat proof, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get an exact IP rating. So considering that it is sweat proof, I'd assume maybe an IPX5 water resistancy level is where it should be. And this makes sense because that means it would just be good enough to resist sweat and light splashes. So when it comes to charging, as I said, it does charge with USB-C, but on a full charge it lasts about 8 hours. And when you include that with the case, it's about 30. So overall, that's roughly around average, maybe hovers around the right above average or right below average, depending on which headphones you're comparing them to. And with these earphones, you can switch between different modes. And one of the things also as well is that it is more focused on the bass and high to frequency type of pitch sound. So it tries to balance out everything by giving it a deeper tone and making it sound more rich. Also, for those little waste of times when you try to connect your earphones for the first time or pairing it to a different device, it has fast pairing, so at least it cancels out the few seconds of delay time. Now, that might seem like something that's simple or not too much, but a simple few seconds that might save you some time, and it just feels more smoother and much better just getting along with your day or just moving along with the earphone. So when it comes to the actual audio quality, it actually does a really good job of balancing out the basses, the mid, and even the high tone. The distortion level is also something that I look out for, and it actually did a really good job when it comes to also the distortion level. Now, the one thing I actually did not like about these earphones is that considering that they are over-the-ear looped type of earphones, over time, the longer I used them, the more painful they got when they just stayed in my ears. And this wasn't something that was like an immediate effect or putting them on, but throughout the day, maybe an hour or so too, it would start to get painful and irritating. And I'm not sure if, for example, I wear glasses, so that could be a component of that too. If maybe my glasses was just making them a little tighter on my ears. So for runners and people that plan to be using them for a long time or for an extended period of time in the day, not like an extended period of time like in the future, like in a week, a month, and so on. No, like as an immediate type of effect, I personally did get uncomfortable, and it did hurt my ears, but that's dependent on how long you plan to be using it for. And for me, that's a shame because I really did enjoy using these earphones, just that over a period of time, they just got so painful. And I feel like this would have been alleviated if the ear tips at least had like rubber tips just to give you more comfort when you put them in your ear canals. But for me personally, when I was using them, they just got really painful really fast. By really fast, I mean within an hour or so too. I had to take them out just to relax. So overall, I think these are good. Not a fan of how they hurt over time, but the sound quality is still good and decent enough to get if you're willing to purchase these. But if you do decide to get them, let me know what you think. Indonesia, I'm out.